Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason. My first. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. And this opening drive is headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. Here I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And it's a shorter punt. He manages to get it just beyond the 40 before it goes out. Great field position for them. First and 10 from the 43. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Purdy to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers Bears get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop them.
On to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Price. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
36-yard line.
Midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making a one-point game. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated just like the quarterback.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And this is caught, and that big lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the two-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call, the coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
So first down from the 41. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Looking this fullback now. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. First down throw by Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 8-7 the score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 3rd and 8. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
Yeah, that's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Price. Showing a little burst so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he ran out. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle to Jones. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Finds him over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Jukes away from one. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to stop. Up close to the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Vikings holding the lead at U.S. Bank Stadium. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope block to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
2nd down carry for Jones. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, San Francisco.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt.
For San Francisco.
And this hit to the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
It's a gain of 60
They've got
yards.
1st down here from the 36.
The Vikings, 1st down.
He's back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down, Purdy to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw, Purdy. Setting up the running back screen. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and long, Purdy. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
51-yard attempt.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. It's Jones on the toss. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now it's 3rd and short.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd down, here's Jones. going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Dumps it off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now.
He's going to try to pick it up. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Hits his running back. Small gain down to the 23. Bernardo Green with that tackle. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And a decent one, gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kane, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He gets 6 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be content.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in the game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
Return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They toss right side to McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Looking to throw. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. McCarthy on the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Working quickly here. QB sneak coming up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
60 Eagles.
Try with Mason. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it. Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Sending him on the dive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Read a little bit there. Kind of feels like a game of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. And no margin for error.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Looking to throw. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Looking to return from the 29. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 40-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings lead by 15 now. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
The window to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. 49ers facing a 15-point deficit. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Get set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Vikings have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
It's a gain of
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. They'll air it out on third. Has a big strike to Addison. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 29. And the Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Running right, this is Jones. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. Here's second and goal from the 6. From the gun, Neeson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.